Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got dropped off today. As you can see, I don't have my ATV. I'll explain that a little bit later on. So I want to get my tarp set up and show you what I got going on. Okay, I got my shelter set up. First time I've done this plow point configuration. Um, so, looking behind me, I don't think the center... Yeah, I got the wind blowing right in here. I got it set up obviously you got it set up the wrong way. I got the wind blowing into it. I wanted to have it set up so that the wind was blowing over top of it, kind of sheltering me from that. But in this location, you don't know which way the wind's going to blow. It's whipping through here in every direction. So obviously you can see in the back corner, it's lifted up a good 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch or so. Sun's starting to come out again. It is kind of half snow, half rain mix kind of deal today. It's kind of bad weather. Well, not bad, but it's not great, but it is livable. It's doable, and I'm going to do it. But as I was saying before I interrupted myself, on the sides here, I got to pivot them out. Not pivot, but you know what I mean. Situate them a little bit better so there's not so much of a gap. There's a gap on this side, I noticed. The gap in the back on that side, I noticed. And there's a small gap on the other side at the back. So I'm going to get myself situated around here and address those minor issues. I don't think it's going to be a problem because these two holes here, or gaps, are on a little bit of an incline. Or, sorry, they're on a hill. So the ground's not totally level here, so I mean, but overall I think I've done pretty good for being a first time plow point. It's not centered on a tree or nothing, but it'll work for the night. So I'm gonna get my sleep system set up, and then I'll show you guys what I have going on with that. Okay, I got my sleep system all situated around here. I got my military grade sleeping bag, which you've all seen before. I got my Deer For Me sleep pad, which has got an R value of 4, I think 4.4, 4.5. I don't know, can't remember which one. I'll drop the link for this here in the description. If I can remember, if I got it on Amazon.ca or .com, I can't remember which one, but I will find it, and I will drop the link in the description, as I said. So I did opt in to bring a little inflatable pillow. I don't know if I'm going to use it, or if I'm just going to use my my wool sweater as a pillow. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to end up using my wool sweater. So, but just in case I wanted to use it, I did bring it, but I don't even think I'm going to use it, so I'll just tuck that away for now. So, I think I'm going to switch gears here and make myself a coffee. I haven't had a coffee since this morning, so it was probably hitting about 2:30-ish. I'll give or take a few minutes. So I'm going to find my canister and my canister stove. I'm going to make myself a coffee if I can find all my stuff. You guys, oh, look at that. Canister? Maybe I should have bought one before I came here. But it's still, it's good enough in it. What else? I need my stove. My stove. Nice little beefy pouch. So for coffee today, I have 2 Nescafes. I know I'm going to need more than that, so I came prepared. I just know I don't drink black coffee, so I did bring coffee, sugar, and whitener with me. But, yeah. I'm going to get this coffee on the go, and I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Okay, well my water's heating up for my coffee. I'm just gonna get everything all ready to go. Forgot I had that cup in there. When me and Holly go out, I always take this here cup. So this one that she uses, I use my 450 titanium cup. So I'm gonna put this in the stuff sack here. I don't need it. She's not with me today, so I don't really need it. So put that back in my bag. Get this Nescafe going here. Add another, if I can open the dang thing. Uh-oh. Might need that. There we go. Child-proof coffee, I tell ya. Yeah. Pocket. So add these Nescafes. They always add an extra sugar and an extra whitener because I find it way too strong for my likings. But it is good coffee. I drink it at home. Yeah. There we go. There. So basically I'm just making a double-double out in the woods. So, but yeah, put those there. I'll check back with you guys in really shortly. This is some good coffee. You guys should try some. So, it's getting later in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock. I bummed around. Second cup of coffee. Is like, yeah. Looked at the times. Okay, I gotta get my button gear. I gotta get some firewood. I do have pork chops to cook. See, I didn't bring a frying pan or nothing, so I'm gonna be cooking them on my little grill over the fire. I know today is not the best of conditions to have a fire, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So I'm gonna gather up a few more big rocks around. I've been scouting around. There is quite a few laying around, so I'm gonna get those, bring them up here, build the fire pit up a little bit more so that the wind's not blowing all the sparks and, you know, flames and everything all dancing around, blowing around and everything like that. So I do have to do that. I do have to get a little bit of firewood. I'm not going to have no big raging fire. As I said, it is quite windy out. And the weather today is just insane. Like, it's, the sun peeks through, it's nice and bright, the wind's constantly blowing today. We've had rain, we've had a little bit of snow. As you've seen in the previous clips, there is snow. You probably can't see it, but you can definitely hear it. Yeah, we've had summer, spring, fall, and a little hint of winter today. So welcome to Nova Scotia, everybody. But with all seriousness, I gotta rebuild the fire pit that's right behind the camera. Say, I've been here before. Other people have been here before, so I'm just reutilizing a fire pit that others have already made. So I do have to get firewood, as I said, which is a piece right behind the camera. Oh, excuse me. That was uncalled for. But as I was saying, there's a piece of wood, 2 pieces of dead standing directly behind the camera. There's one right there and one right behind, directly behind the camera, actually. I did go ahead while I was out scouting around for bigger rocks. I did manage to find a big score of some birch bark, so I'll be utilizing that. I do have my fire steel. I know I used a lighter for my canister stove, but it's just a little bit more easier for me at that moment. The lighter's in my pocket and don't have to dig around for everything else. But I mean, I don't normally use a lighter for that, but I mean, so, but I will be using my fire steel for the fire later on. So I got 2 pork chops I gotta cook. I got some beans I gotta cook up. Well, I could put them in my 750 pot to heat up, but I mean, I got that. So yeah, so I'm gonna gather me up some firewood, I think. Muzzle. While I'm talking about it, I might as well grab my saw as soon as I find it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I open up. Anyways, I'm gonna get my saw, you guys, and I'll bring you guys back when I go to gather up some firewood. Alright, everybody. One of the dead standing I was talking about is right here. My tarp setup is directly right in front of me. So I'm gonna get this here piece cut. I'm gonna drag it to camp, and I'm gonna get it cut up, split up into some small pieces and whatnot. Then I can configure on how I want the fire pit laid out and built up. So I'm gonna get that done. I get my Boreal 21 saw going here, and have at it. Okay, this is where I cut the tree, obviously. And as you can see, camp is directly behind me. So I had a long haul with that piece. Whew, it took forever to get back to camp with it. It was heavy and awkward. Yeah, and I'm just full of it too, right? So I'm gonna get that cut up, split up, processed and all that stuff. And then I'll get this fire pit situated around, because there's a rock right beside the camera. A big fair-sized rock actually. And there's a few that I can see just looking around. There's a couple over that way, a couple over there. So I'm gonna build it up, you know, like Lego blocks kind of thing. So I'll get that all done and I'll bring you guys back for that. Alright guys, we have success. We have fire. So, this weather's been really crazy today. It just does cutting up wood, as you've seen. I stopped for a second. That wood was really dense. Like, I mean, like this piece right here, it's rock solid. Like, I believe it was a piece of maple, maybe, or I don't know. I don't think it was maple, but it could have been oak or, well, definitely not elm. I had elm in the backyard, their home, but it's definitely not that. So I'm pretty sure it's oak. So there's a lot of it around here, a lot of maple, a lot of popple, mixture of hardwood and softwood. But anyways, like I said, this was really dense. So hard cutting, but I pulled through. I stopped for a second, as I said, and give my arm a little rest for a couple seconds anyway. Then it started snowing. It was like, so I had to stop doing. It was just, it blew right in my face. I couldn't do anything. So I stopped for a couple minutes to die down. So I did some more, split some wood as you've seen. Some of them were a little difficult to split, but I pulled that through. So I split a couple of the half rounds I had. I split them up into little smaller kindling sized pieces. Got some softwood on there, some little dead branches and stuff. So, and here we are. We have fire now. So I'm gonna let that burn down a little bit, get some coals in there, and then get my pork chops on the go. Okay, I think my pork chops are just about done. I got my Camillus knife that I use strictly for meats and other foods. Let's just see if my pork chops are done. Oh, and I even went ahead and got my can of beans and my pot and my handy dandy antique can opener. So let's see if my pork chops are done. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think I lost a piece. Nope, I didn't. And they are done. Well, that one is anyway. They're both done. So I seem to have forgotten a plate or cutting board or something to put those on. So I think for now, a couple of good clean pieces of wood. It ain't gonna kill me, so one there. Another one there. So take that one. Oh, that one's a little bit too done. That's okay. I'll eat it anyway. Other one right there. There. Now those are done. Get the knife off. I'll put my knife away. I don't think I'll need it. So I'm gonna get my can opener. A little antique thing. It's a little story behind it, but I referred to it back quite a few videos ago when I went out hot hunting with my son. It's in there. So I'm gonna get my can of beans open, empty my pot of water, and I'm gonna get to it. Open her up. Cold bean juice. Gotta love it. I'll be throwing this in the fire later on tonight just to burn any food residue, the paper and all that stuff off, and I will be taking it home with me tomorrow. I don't leave cans and stuff like this in the woods. It's not right. You're just destroying the forest. You're destroying it for other people as well. So I'm going to get my other half of my supper on the fire. Get a little more flame kicking up, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's time to eat. Okay. My beans are done. While I was waiting for those to heat up, I was snacking on my pork chop. Sorry, but that is really, really good. Wow, I did a really good job on them pork chops. My beans are just about warm enough Oh yeah, they're warm enough for me anyway. So I'm gonna pick away. I can't smoke in my face, making my nose run. So I guess what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put my beans off to the side here, keep them warm. I don't need them boiling hot, just warm enough to eat. I'm gonna pick away at that. And I clean my fork off. I got a rag in my backpack. Clean off all my utensils and my food knife and everything. So I'm going to I'm gonna eat my pork chop and beans. I know it's an unusual meal for me, but well, the beans are anyway. So I'm gonna pick away at this here. I'm gonna eat up and bump around a little bit. Probably make another coffee. You know, scoot around for future locations possibly. Maybe I can bring my ATV up in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I can get up here with my ATV. I'm not 100%. I have to scout around first, as I said. So, gonna do that after I eat. Probably be a couple hours, but for you guys it'll be like 1 second. So, then I'm gonna eat up and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. It's good. Okay, supper's all done. Beans were delicious. The pork chops turned out amazing. My only downfall with pork chops and cooking any meats over a fire is I always leave one side one side cooked for just a little bit too long. Oh, that fire's hot. And it ends up charring and scorching one side. But other than that, I did an amazing job yet again. Beeping my own horn there, beep beep, right? But no, I usually cook pretty good pork chops, steaks, even chicken, as far as that goes, over a fire. So I'm going to clean up my area here. I got my grill right there. I got my utensils right here. I gotta still clean my cup yet. Clean that up for boiling water for coffee. Wind's kicking up a little bit more. Got my hoods back up. So there. I was walking around a couple minutes ago before I put the camera back on. I reached up, getting some branches and stuff for morning if I decide to have a fire. If not, they'll be here for the next person. But I reached up, and I reached up a little bit too far. When I come back down, I heard a rip. So I ripped my jacket right in the seam. So Holly, I know you're gonna be watching this. I got a job for you. But no, I got my can tossed in the fire, like I said. I got my pork chop bones tossed in the fire. Try and get rid of the food smell. Bears and stuff are starting to wake up and roam around again. Coyotes are around all year, so I'm in a pretty poor location for that. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So, so hopefully I won't get eaten. If you're watching this video, you know everything's 100% okay. So, I'm gonna get cleaned up around. I'm gonna get my area cleaned up, as I said, and get stuff squared away. Kick back for a little bit, relax. And I'll bring you guys back before I go to bed. It'll probably be a little bit earlier than that, but I mean, it'll be okay. I'm hoping for a nice sunset. I am situated by a lake. There's a lake just that way. So I didn't realize I was that close to the lake. So I'm hoping for a nice little sunset. It is quite cloudy and there is quite an overcast. So I had about a 20% chance of a wicked sunset, but I don't think I'm going to get it. But my hopes are there. So, oh well, I'm going to clean up and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Okay, so it started coming down with snow right out of the blue. It was kind of flurrying off and on, and it just started coming down really, really heavy. And you see, got quite a little bit of a buildup. So I think what I might do is get inside my tarp, get inside my sleeping bag, kind of lay there, listen to some music maybe, maybe making a coffee. I got a little bit of snack food in there I might munch down on. Because here about another hour or so it's going to be completely dark in here, so I'm going to do that. So we'll catch you guys in the morning, hopefully with coffee. Good morning, guys. I overslept this morning. I was nice and toasty warm in my sleeping bag. Excuse me. The wind was whipping through here, knocking snow. So, but we did end up having a little dump on last night with some snow. But, excuse me, it didn't amount to a whole lot. It's enough to make the ground white. So, this morning I'm just doing my coffee. I got a head start on it. So I'm just melting a little bit of the snow. I'm almost out of water. So I got about a half-hour hike out of here. I'm gonna need something to drink. So my ride's gonna be here in about an hour. So I got about a half-hour walk out of here. So I mean, get my coffee going. I hope it doesn't take too long to do. Let me just check on my snow. Oh, geez, that didn't take long at all. Oh well, I can do with a little bit of water. So I heat up my water here. Well, so when my coffee's done, I will bring you guys back and we'll have another little chit chat. Hey guys, my coffee's done. I got my sleeping bag packed away. I still got, like I say, my sleep pad, my ground sheet, my tarp, but just minor things. My biggest thing was my sleeping bag, but packed down fairly small. But when I pack my tarp away, I'm gonna have to roll that inside out, the silver side, because it's all full of snow and I don't want to get my sleeping bag soaked. So I have to roll it inside out. Well, sorry, fold it inside out and hang that up when I get home. So other than that, I've got just minor stuff here and there to pack up, like my mother pot, my tent pegs, my guy lines, my coffee stuff. So no, I'm gonna drink up and pack up, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay guys, I'm all packed up, I'm ready to go. You see behind me, quite a large footprint for where I have my tarp set up. It was quite roomy, so I really enjoyed it. So that was the first time setting it up like that. The wind was whipping through here like crazy, snowfall like crazy, and I was toasty warm. So sat by the fire till probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish last night. So and I went to bed. I let the fire burn out. I could see it from where I was laying, so if anything happened, I was able to get up and tend to it rather quickly. So other than that, I'm gonna throw on my jacket, throw on my backpack, and carry this sucker out. So I'd like to say thank you to all my old subscribers for sticking around, and all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And I have 2 shout outs to do. One is to Arizona Kid. He gave me a shout out on his channel, so I figure, oh, you do it for me, I'll do it for you. So I thank him for that one. And another shout out to a good guy down in Ohio. His name is Matt Holbrook. I'll link his channel in the description, and as well as Arizona Kid, I'll link his channel down in the description. Let me see, am I forgetting something? Nope, I don't think. I think that was it. So, pardon me, it's a little chilly out. I'm going to throw my jacket on because I'm starting to shiver. So, alright, so thank you all for watching and sticking around, and I'll catch you all on the next one.